As organizations grow more technology dependent, employers need to hire people who either already know or quickly learn how to use technology. Whether you naturally gravitate towards technology or use it sparingly, the fact is it's here to stay. So let's cover 3 key aspects of developing our tech skills. These are recognizing what skills you want to learn or improve, learning or improving these skills through an appropriate method, and using these skills with a resourceful and balanced approach. The tech skills employers require vary depending on the industry or job you're targeting. So use the job postings that interest you to figure out the skills you'd need for the role and the tools you'd use to get the job done. Once you've identified what skills or tools you need to learn, you're ready to learn them through an appropriate method. 3 broad methods for learning include self-study, formal training, and on-the-job training. Today's internet grants easy access to abundant training resources such as guided demonstrations on YouTube, webinars, and massive open online courses. Self-study may be enough, depending on what you're trying to learn. But teaching ourselves isn't easy, so the following tips can help. When learning how to use new software, start with a tour to learn what you're working with. Click around to see what you have to work with. What do the menus contain? What do the icons represent? Assign yourself a simple task to complete and see what direction this takes you in, then attempt a more complex task. If you reach a point where you can't do something, don't get discouraged. Becoming aware of what we don't know leads us to ask more specific questions in our search for answers on how to do new things. While some tools can be self-taught, the more specialized ones often require formal training. Before you decide to invest in such training, though, it's wise to ask someone with the job you want questions like, is it a mandatory requirement or can you get hired for transferable skills? What's the job outlook? Is it a fad that'll be outdated in 5 years, and how well does it transfer across industries? Many tech skills are learned on the job when employers hire graduates with the fundamental knowledge necessary and then offer either in-house or external on-the-job training for tools they'll be using. Internships and co-ops are great ways to get exposure, but if you can't secure one, volunteering in exchange for the chance to gain experience is another option. No matter your role, employers will expect you to try and solve your own technical problems by being resourceful. Say 20 minutes before your virtual event is set to begin, a technical glitch arises. In this case, trying to fix it yourself before asking someone for help will help you build the reputation of a self-directed learner who can work autonomously instead of heavily relying on others. While the building of tech skills is important for your professional reputation, so is the ability to use them in an ethical and balanced way. Say you're working on a project that involves personal employee data and your boss makes a request. Your confidential treatment of the data and empathetic communication skills will go a long way in helping them understand why their request may take longer than expected in shaping your ethical tech habits. As you develop your tech habits by recognizing what you need to learn and improve, and learning it through an appropriate method, remember to keep a resourceful and balanced approach so you have the career skills needed to succeed in the digital age.